Hi everybody, how's it going? Okay, so new moon is coming in and it's a pretty important one. I skipped the new moon last month and I'm really sorry. I like to be kind of on top of the moons. But it's on December 30th is when it's going to happen, and it's actually the second new moon in December, so it's special. It's got extra kind of magic, extra kind of juju coming on in. It's called the Black Moon, and it's going to be in Capricorn. And this is quite the moon. It is actually really kind of moving us to go toward what we want. You know, it's kind of like this space of fertile ground where we get to like plant and water and harvest the life we want, right? So you might be contemplating like what that really means to you. Like what are your goals? What are they really? I mean, this is right before the new year too, so a lot, I don't know, that could be meaning a lot of stuff, but it's not really about like making wishes this time. It's a little more serious than that with this energy. It's actually really looking at what we really want as a long-term goal, like inside of us, like what is our truest values, you know what I mean? We're really going deep with this moon. And we're asking ourselves stuff like, what's holding me back? Like, what's holding me back from this life that I crave, the stability I crave, right? Like, what could be happening, right? So I feel like this is a time to like create a stable foundation for your goals and step into self-mastery, right? And let go of shit that's holding you back. So what I'm going to do is kind of go through a little bit about the moon, right? Time to align with your long-term goals and commit to moving forward, whatever that means for you. What are your goals? What do you really truly want? I think that's kind of the big question here. It's kind of time to pause, reflect, redefine our sense of purpose, So that's what I mean. It's deep. Like, what is our deepest desire, and how can we walk toward it? What's holding us back? Are there any routines, patterns, habits that we need to let go of so we can move toward our goal? I was thinking about that this morning, like with my own morning routine. Like before I knew it, it was like 11 o'clock and I hadn't done anything besides have coffee. And I was thinking like, man, you really waste a lot of time in the morning. And I do. I do it every day. And I was thinking of what I could interject in there instead, because it's a habit of mine to just sit around and drink coffee and it just gets carried away. I could do all kinds of things in that time. You know what I mean? So anyway, what I'm going to be doing is kind of a collective reading. And we're going to be asking for answers like, what fears, limiting beliefs are holding me back? Where do I need to take greater responsibility in my life to create the stability that I crave? How can I balance discipline with trust and surrender my journey? What structures or habits can I implement to support my long-term goals? And how can I integrate my spiritual wisdom with practical, actionable steps? That's what we're going to be asking about today. So let's be ready. Angels, spirits and guides, ancestors and archangels, ascended masters, and all that is. Thank you so much for guiding this reading. And here we go. We're asking 5 questions. I'm going to get 5 moon cards and then I'm going to clarify them. There's the first one. there's the second one. Oops, third one. Uh-oh. Those ones were just jumped right out. And so we're going to take them. I don't know how this is going to work. Man, I have a lot of cards on my table. Are you guys notice that it's like closing in on me? What are these two? Personal issue reaches resolution and bring love into the situation. Okay, well, I'm going to keep those. We'll just put them over there as we're asking these questions, like what fears and limiting beliefs are holding me back. Okay, so the first card out to answer that question is meditate and contemplate. It's telling me that like everyone is going to have different fears and limiting beliefs that hold us back. And the way to figure that out is to to go inside, meditate, ask your higher self, like what's holding me back? Like, can we remove it? Can we revisit it? Can you show me how to let it go? Can you just take it? Can I surrender this to you? Yeah, you can. So let's clarify, meditate, and contemplate with some tarot. And we'll just see what comes out for that question. What fears and limiting beliefs are holding back my collective? I know I just have a mess here. I feel the clutter too. I think I need those ones and those ones. See what I mean? I feel like I need them all right here in my reach. Okay, tell me what fears and limiting beliefs are holding us back here, and clarify, meditate, and contemplate. It could be about love, heartbreak, healing from it, right? Healing from some kind of really big heartbreak in a love situation. What fears or limiting beliefs are holding me back? Maybe what I'm feeling here is like, maybe what you're kind of wanting is stability in a relationship. Maybe you don't have a relationship, or maybe you have a shitty one. I don't know. But I feel like what it's saying, like your fears about this, if this is kind of what you're wanting, stability in your relationship, it's clarified here, Two of Cups for sure. But your thought, your fear, your limiting belief has something to do with Three of Swords and Four of Swords. So it's about like every time I get into a relationship, it just causes heartbreak, could be the message, right? Every single time. I'm still healing from the last one. Like, how can this go? Okay, well, you could let go of that thought, because like that's pretty blanket theory. That's a big fear. Like everyone I give my heart to hurts me. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't even want to try. I feel like that is a mess of you. I really do. Because it's so clear here. So you have to decide for yourself, is what Spirit is saying. Like, meditate and contemplate about this. Really ask yourself, is this thought process, these fears, is it holding you back, or is it something that, you need to maybe revisit? Is it good for you to hang on to this? That's the decision you're making here. And the Two of Wands is very, very much about making a decision that's best for you. What is the best thing for me? And, I think you're going to have to come to your own conclusion here. But I might jump out on a limb here and say, like, if you really feel like this is, like, if you're single and you just think, like, I'm done trying because every single person hurts me, I don't know if that's a good thing for you or not. You have to decide that. Is that best for you moving forward? I'm not sure. That's what I'm saying. You have to decide what kind of fears are here. But this is here. It's saying it's holding you back from making a decision that's best for you, is what that is saying. This fear is blocking you from a very beautiful, stable connection. And that could even be just protecting yourself in a relationship, not allowing yourself to really give it your all. right? So the second question, where do I need to take greater responsibility in my life to create the stability I crave? Okay, so a new romantic cycle begins. Where do I need to take greater responsibility in my life to create the stability I crave? Well, you have to let it begin. I'm actually talking to some people who don't want a new beginning in love or something. And it's saying, like, you need to make, if you want this stability, like, it's telling me, like, deep down you do. But, like, you're not allowing yourself to even go for it. And it's saying, like, it's coming. It's coming in. But, like, are you going to allow it? Because you looked pretty hell-bent on not allowing it, right? It seems like a game to some of you, like the game of love, right? And I just feel like, it's really obvious here that there's like you feel like it's always a game. Somebody's always hiding something, and you feel like you're in a constant state of healing. You know what I mean? So as long as you keep thinking that, I can promise you that is what's going to happen. Like, don't forget about the law of attraction and the power of your thoughts and who you really are at a soul level, right? Your magic. And don't forget about the universe. They match your energy. So if you feel like this, and then you're like, okay, I'll go out on a date with you. I promise it's going to be exactly what you thought. So I feel like there's maybe something that you need to let go of here. Okay. So 3, how can I balance discipline with trust and surrender my journey? And it's time to let go of negativity. It's time to let go of it. It's time to let go of, like, putting everybody in the category of the 3 of Swords. You know what I mean? It's time to stop thinking that applies to every single person you will ever meet. No, it's so funny, but I get it. It's almost sometimes I feel like in this card, this energy is kind of like, it hurts so much, and it still hurts, and I'm kind of like doing my own thing here, and I'm very alone, but I'm healing, and I'm okay, and I don't need the drama. So I get it that you feel like that, and that's been your experience so far. But if you want a different experience, here's your opportunity. This black moon in Capricorn. Get real about it. Do you think you're going to get it if you just hold this over everyone else's head? No. So here's your thing. How can I balance discipline with trust and surrender my journey? Let go of the negative shit. Let go of it. Let go of the thought that everyone's an asshole. You don't have to believe that. It's like, it's a choice. You can want to believe that, or you can want to believe something else. And Spirit's asking you to release the negativity so that you can bring in something new. Your own higher self is doing it. They're going like, yeah, this is where it is. Tap in. I know the answer. I know all the stuff that's negative that needs to go. So here it is. It's this 5. It's this 5. I'm alone. I don't even want anybody's help. Maybe you even feel like you don't deserve it. I don't know what's going on here. It could be a million things. Like, I'm not enough. No one will want to talk to me anyway, because this guy is alone, and like, this card is like about somebody being alone and hurt, needing help. Maybe they're hungry, cold, they need help, but they won't go in. There's a party going on in there, and this person is not even going inside. So because of the negative feeling, and that's what's going on, like, you're ripping yourself off out of a whole bunch of relationships, like, not even necessarily love relationships, but soul connections, friends, people that are meant to be in your life, but you got this feeling like, I don't know if I really want any of that either. And so it's time to release this feeling like you're not enough. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. It looks to me like, you're afraid to move forward. You're afraid of the games. You are. You're afraid of the fives, right? And you're really sick of waiting for something to happen. Okay, so I get that. But like you can make something happen right now within yourself by releasing the negativity. Stop worrying about anyone else but yourself, is what I feel like. You know what I mean? Tap into that higher self. It looks like there's a bridge you need to cross here, and they're fives, which could be treacherous water, which could be games people play, which could be inner struggle, which could be and memories, PTSD, like all of that is here with these fives, you know? And the fear is just like it's overwhelming you. You releasing the negativity is going to create the whole thing, the balance, the difference and everything. You have 3 fives in the negative column here and a 7, 2 sevens, 1 7. But it's your higher self showing you that. Now, you know, with the Hermit card being here, I think it's imperative that you like take responsibility for this part, right? You gotta meditate. You gotta go inside to your higher self. Okay, let's look at the fourth one. Fourth question: what structures or habits can I implement to support my long-term goals? Let's look at that one. It says show the world the real you and don't let pride get in your way. Okay, I didn't know how it was going to go, but now I do. Thanks, Spirit. I just love Spirit, don't you? It's so obvious that it's here with me right now. So, what structures or habits? Okay, so don't let pride get in your way. Show the world the real you. So this tells me that you're going to have to have the strength to be your authentic self, to be true to yourself. Like remember the very beginning of this reading, redefining our sense of purpose and facing our limitations and our patterns. You know, our patterns right here, back where we've just been talking about it, releasing it. You know what I mean? And now it's saying like, what can I do to bring it in? And it's saying like, be authentic. That's what. And don't let the ego take over with the pride card, right? Don't let the human take over. Just find that balance. The human and the soul are exactly the same. It's just that our thoughts sometimes trick us into believing something different. And so it's a tricky little game we got going here on this planet we call life right now, right? It really kind of is. But I feel like we're going to figure it out, all of us. And I think it's going to happen. And I think this is beautiful. So this is about really being your authentic self, not being afraid of it. Not being afraid of it. You know what I mean? Think back to like middle school, I'm thinking of. Like when you don't know who you really are and you don't know who you even want to be. And you're like, you start noticing what other people are like. And so you try on different personalities. Have you ever noticed that about middle schoolers? I feel like I learned a lot of stuff like between the age of 12 and like just through those last years of school, from like 7th grade to 12th grade. I went through so many changes in my personality. And I think I finally really kind of came into some of it like authentically me when I was about, I don't know, maybe my sophomore year. Like I stepped into a little more power there, about 16. I don't know when that happens for anybody else, but like here it is. Show the world the real you. Show the world your plans. Show the world who you are. This is your soul and your journey. It's a map. And it's like you're being shown, you know. I didn't even see the chat yet. Hello, hello. Hi, Dan. Merry Christmas. Thank you. So nice to see everybody here. Love you guys. So, yeah. So here we go. This is the things you can do. Check out your plan with your soul. Let go of this fear and then move forward on the map, right? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of what you're showing you, because you're gonna be happy. I promise. This is a happy place. This is like your home is in order. You guys are dancing and having a party, a celebration here in the Four of Wands. Like, the Four of Wands can mean a whole bunch of things, but it just shows on here 4 women dancing together. And it looks like, like there's definitely more than one generation here. And I feel like every walk of the earth, too. I've never noticed that about this card, but I'm kind of looking at it now. Like, this one is like a woman, and she looks older. She's got kind of like grayish hair. I feel like might be an Asian, and I feel like this one is definitely, I don't know, darker skins anyway, right? Different colored skins on all 4 people. So I kind of feel like part of your plan could, could have something to do with that, right? Is your authentic, you know what I'm thinking of right now? Like, just because of what's happening in the United States, but I'm just going to say it because I see it. It's women getting together and becoming united. Maybe for our own rights. Maybe we're finally going to stand up. Oh, I hope I don't get like in trouble for talking like this, but I really do feel like there's a revolution coming on. And I don't think it's about fight. I think it's about love. I think it's a love revolution, and I think it's people demanding fair and equal rights. And I don't know, but that could be a meaning for somebody, since I just today noticed it's representing the whole world of women. You know what I mean? Like, every single woman is represented in this Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is about stability. It's 1111. It means it's written in stone. It's part of your plan. You know what I mean? I hope you guys all hear me here with this, because I don't know. I feel like there's unity, and I think that's who you are. For some of you, you want to be united. You want people to just see each other as what we are, and that is beautiful soul beings, divine, all of us. And that, I think that's what we all kind of want, hopefully, right? This is a collective. This is for all of us. Empress energy, yeah. Loving, nurturing, and that's your work, to love and to nurture. Not only your family, but like every soul here. People that have passed over, people that are here now. It's this connection, and we all feel it at the same time. Feeling kind of some chills here, and I feel like it's kind of a magical reading here. I feel like this is kind of like saying, like, be careful of blocking yourself off here, because something really good is coming in to change your life. It's love, and that's what I was talking about. Like, this could definitely be about a love situation. I mean, it's kind of talking about it all the way through, like you're stopping yourself from moving forward into like giving your heart and all that kind of thing. But somebody's here.
Mama.
What are you doing?
Hey. But my mom is ready.
Where's she at?
Downstairs. Upstairs.
She's upstairs?
Yeah.
I'm doing a video.
Hi.
So, because I do a YouTube station, so can you just give me a few minutes and I'll come upstairs? I'm not done.
I want to eat.
Go ahead. Have your mom. Is your mom upstairs?
Yeah.
She can get you something to eat. Okay. So, I know, but you're going to have to give me a few minutes. I didn't know you were coming over. Okay, so this could be like you feeling like you're blocking, like there's a block here. But it could be telling that this is what's transforming is your block. like you're letting go of it, releasing it. Like this could be like that. Don't let pride get in your way, because like something is happening, but you feel some kind of way about it. Whether it's love or whatever, show the world really you are 100% love and light. And I just feel like don't hold yourself back from loving other people, from nurturing, from anything. This is a very interesting pile of messages here. Um, you know, you've got a plan right in front of you, and it involves stability in your home. We're going to read it a different way here. I know the revolution thing was good, but this could be about your home, you know? Like you're meant to have a happy, stable home. And here you've got an empress here, which could be you or could be somebody coming in to work on things with you, and you're holding yourself back from love. So it's saying like there's something here that needs to be transformed, let go of. It's this plucked feeling like I can't give my heart to anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's that. So I feel like there's a big change coming in for all of us with this moon. It's very powerful, and that was one of the things I read this morning. It's like harness of all the moons that happen, harness the energy of this one, because it's the one that's going to change the most stuff for us. It's called the black moon, you know, and it doesn't happen hardly ever, you know. So really beautiful energy here. A personal issue reaches resolution. This is the final question. How can I integrate my spiritual wisdom with practical, actionable steps? And this over here says a personal issue reaches resolution and bring love into the situation, which is here at the Empress, right? It's about just loving everybody and seeing everybody as equal. Look at when I split the deck, what's going on at the bottom. Nine of Pentacles and Judgment card. They're basically the same freaking card. And you know what that is? It's your higher self leading your way and you understanding it in your mind. And it's hard to get those two to sync up. At least it is for me. Like, I don't know if it is for other people, but like, it is hard for me to sync up. I do not respond from love sometimes. Let's get real. I'm not perfect at all, not in any way. But I love knowing that I have the ability to be that way. You know what I mean? Because that's what the tarot teaches me. There's a personal issue reaching resolution. Bring love into the situation. And the rescue boat is your soul. You know, it's your inner spirit. It's love. And they're here. So basically, this is something in alignment is happening here. Because there's something that is being handled. This personal issue reaches resolution. Okay. Okay, so Queen of Cups. That's about surrendering, you guys. Ten of Pentacles. A new offer. Oh my God. Look at what's happening with this pile of cards. I'll move these guys. I'm so sorry. I need to maybe get a bigger table. Or what? I need to maybe move the cards. I don't know. Okay, so a personal issue reaches resolution and bring love into the situation. So I feel like, you are really digging in deep here with your higher self. I think you are going to surrender something. And I think what's coming in is like you have the Ten of Cups here, but here's the Ten of Pentacles. Here you go. Ace of Wands, right? Here you fucking go. It's yours. Take it. Yep. Ace of Wands is a cool idea. It's a sensual energy too. It's a gift. It's love. It's passion. It's something that moves you in some kind of direction. This could be talking about some kind of cool idea you want to run with. And I think that when you surrender to your higher self, what happens is you get the alignment. Remember when we split the deck and we got the Nine of Pentacles and the Judgment? And here's the other card of about really alignment. I know, I would just put more shit on it. Oh, jeez. I really do need to clean up my table. I just I ordered some new cards, like when I was like ordering Christmas presents. Like I would order like one deck of cards with like each shipment. And so I got like 4 new decks of cards. And then Julie, Julie, Empress 1111. Well, she used to be Empress 1111. Free will now. Anyway, she sent me a box for Christmas, and I got a new deck of cards from her too. Anyway, that was fun hearing from her. Okay. She's a cool chickaroonie. So if you're watching me, Julie, thank you so much for the Christmas package. I loved it. Okay, so here's the thing. I think this is what's coming to pass, is this overthinking, this feeling stuck. I feel like there's this energy of you realizing you're not stuck at all, and you can go in any direction that you want. And that's what this moon is about. And so what it is it's like, it's long-term goals. What is it that you want? Here's what it's telling me. It could be a cool idea taking you to money. But you're going to have to surrender to the higher self. Your inner being is the one that knows the way to this, right? So you're going to feel it. It would be cool if you could like do automatic writing here, or you could write down these questions and then wait for the answer for your higher self to give you direction. You know all the answers. You really, really do. And I think like just being our authentic self is important. And part of that, being authentic, is owning that inner spirit with being, just with happiness and joy. Like I love this soul of mine. The more you get to know, the more you like kind of like melt into it. The energy of it is what I feel like. You know what I mean? The more you get to know the soul comes out. Like you'll all of a sudden just speak these nicest words to people, and you're like, where did that come from? Your soul. So that's what I kind of see is happening here for this new moon. And so I am just wishing you well. It's a week from today. And so I kind of just wanted to get this out so that you guys could tap in and harness the energy when it gets here. It's going to be happening on the 30th, but we're going to have that energy like 2 or 3 days before, 2 or 3 days after. So take time out to meditate. Quit. Would you like to say hi?
Hi.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, bye-bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
What does Santa Claus say?
Oh.
That's right. Did you like the lights last night?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's all I got for you today, Dave. You guys, evidently I need to handle some personal things today. I love you so much. Have a great day.